Today I'm going to show you how to sew the Scandi shorts. This pattern also comes with written instructions, so I will take you through each step in this video. The shorts use a French seam, so they have no raw hems and no raw seams, and I will show you how to make that. They are very easy and very beginner friendly. You start by printing out your pattern and cutting out your pattern pieces. You can find information about the yardage requirement in the written instructions. Now we are going to connect the two front pieces to each other and the two back pieces to each other. You want the wrong sides to be facing each other and the right side to be facing yourself, because we're going to be making what is called a French seam. Now you can sew this together and you will always see the seam allowance in the bottom left corner. Now I am cutting the excess seam allowance, and be careful to not cut into your thread. Now you're going to be turning the pieces on the opposite side. Then you can pin this in place in the same area, concealing the raw hem. Now, once you have done this to both the two front pieces and the two back pieces, we can now iron this. And notice how I am ironing the seams in opposite directions, because then when they are put on top of each other, they will go the same way. Now in step 3, you're going to put the front piece and the back piece on top of each other, with the wrong sides facing each other and the right side facing yourself. Then you can pin the sides together, and we're going to be making another French seam. Now you can cut the excess seam allowance. Then turn this in the opposite direction, so the right sides are facing each other and the wrong side is facing yourself. Pin that side area together, and this will then conceal the raw seam. Now do that same process to the other side, so turn the shorts on the right side facing yourself, wrong side facing each other. Now you can turn the shorts back on the right side, and we're going to be connecting the middle area of the shorts. I usually start by pinning together the middle to make sure that the seam is aligned, and then I pin together the sides. And then this is going to be another French seam. So just take that through your sewing machine with the seam allowance in the bottom left corner. And now I am again just cutting the excess seam allowance, and then turning the shorts to the wrong side. Then pinning that area in place again to conceal the raw seam. And putting that through my sewing machine again. Now I'm just taking some time to press all of my seams, and be sure to press the side seams in the same direction. Now I'm going to be hemming the bottom of the shorts, and here I'm just folding it twice. I'm doing this at about 1/4 inch, and this is to conceal the raw seam so it looks much nicer. Now I'm going to iron the bottom of the shorts, and I really recommend that you also take the time to iron because this will make the final product look much nicer. Now in the next step we are going to be making the elastic channel. I'm using 25mm elastic. Here you can fold the top of the shorts twice at a width that is a little bit larger than the width of your elastic. My elastic is 25mm or 1 inch, so I'm going to be making a fold of about 1 1/4 inches. To make this much easier and make the elastic channel look a lot nicer, we can iron the top of it. We need to leave a few inches unsewn to insert the elastic, so I'm just marking this with my pins so I don't forget. Now you should have the elastic channel sewn and a small area here that is open for us to insert the elastic later on. Now you can iron the elastic channel, and now we're going to be inserting the elastic. Start by measuring the elastic around your waist to see what's comfortable, and then mark this on the elastic. Then attach a safety pin to the elastic and start by inserting this into the elastic channel. Then you can feed this through all the way to the other side. Then attach it at the marking that you made. Pin that in place. And then sew that in place. Make sure that the elastic has not been twisted. Now you can cut the rest of the elastic off, and you can do a test try to see if the elastic is comfortable around your body. Now we can sew shut the hole that we made to insert the elastic, so pin that in place and be careful to not sew onto the elastic. Now take some time to cut off all the loose threads that you haven't cut off before, and now your shorts are done. If you liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Bye!